I want to show you a video of a mutual of mine whose grandfather helped uncover some atrocities during World War II and was part of the unit that held the local people responsible. And when you're watching this, and we talk about the parallels between what happened in Europe during World War II, what happened in Germany and its expanding empire during World War II, and what's happening in the United States of America now. The point of this video, for me to show it to you anyway, I'm not saying that's the point of the video, why she made it, but the reason why I'm showing it to you is to spotlight that, yes, the administration is doing bad. Yes, the administration is doing evil. Yes, the administration needs to be held accountable. But you're responsible as well. You are going to be the ones that somebody is building one of these fucking monuments to if you don't stop.
April of 1945, my grandfather, along with the 102nd Infantry, arrived in Gardelegen, Germany, and discovered that a horrific war crime had just taken place. Many lives were lost, 1,016 to be exact. Just before they had arrived, there was a large barn that had been set on fire. A few people had escaped, and they were able to track them down and interview them. That helped them to find 20 people who had participated, and those people were immediately dealt with. An order was given, and the 102nd rounded up civilians in the area. They were charged with digging the graves for each individual. On April 25th, the 102nd carried out a ceremony to honor those lost and erected a memorial tablet for the victim that read, "Here lie 1,016 Allied prisoners of war who were murdered by their captors. They were buried by citizens of Gardelegen who are charged with the responsibility that the graves are forever kept as green as the memory of these unfortunates will be kept in the hearts of freedom-loving men everywhere. Established under supervision of 102nd Infantry Division, United States Army. Vandalism will be punished by maximum penalties under law of military government. Frank A. Keating, Major General, USA Commanding." Also on that day, Colonel George Lynch addressed the German civilians at Gardelegen with the following statement. "The German people have been told that stories of German atrocities were Allied propaganda. Here you can see for yourself. Some will say the Nazis were responsible for this crime. Others will point to the Gestapo. The responsibility rests with neither. It is the responsibility of the German people. Your so-called master race has demonstrated that it is master of only crime, cruelty, and sadism. You have lost the respect of the civilized world." There is one wall remaining of that barn. It is now part of the memorial there. And there's a sign at the barn wall that was applied by officials of the German Democratic Republic. And that sign reads, "You stand in front of the ruins of a barn where one of the most cruel crimes of fascism was taking place. In the night of their liberation, a few hours before Allied forces approach, 1,016 international fighters of resistance against fascism were brutally and inhumanely burned alive. Whenever you feel apathy or weakness in fighting against fascism and imperialistic threat of war, get new power from our unforgettable dead."
Now, I don't know why Dewberry made the video. I think Dewberry made the video to tell people to never stop fighting against fascism and that it is our duty and responsibility to continuously push back against this type of shit, fascism. I'm using her video to show the people who support what's going on right now that you're those citizens. You're those people. You're the ones allowing this shit to happen. You're the ones that are going to be mentioned on signs and in textbooks and in documentaries decades down the road as the people who let it happen. That's who you are in this scenario.